Wonder Woman 84, the sequel to that smash hit Wonder Woman, has been pushed back 7 months from its original release date. So that is no longer a year we have to wait for the movie to come out. It's a little more than a year and a half. And that sucks. Personally, for me, I was looking forward to Wonder Woman 84. I think this has the potential to be better than the first one. And I think the 80s is a setting that I want to see mostly with Wonder Woman. I don't know why. I love the 80s. I was born in the 80s. But I wanted to see. I'm just so excited for that movie, much more than I am for the first one. The first one was a pretty good movie. It was pretty good. I really loved the first half. Second half was solid, but the first half was the strongest parts for me, and I loved that. Like, it was great. But so I think the movie overall was good, and I think 84 was going to be better, But when you're dealing with WB, especially with the DC properties, people, and especially fans of DC, do not want to hear any pushback news, directors leaving, difficulties behind the scenes. If it's happening, it'd be great if we didn't hear any of it, that it could be kept behind the scenes. But, there's this community of us that keep up with movie news and like to talk about entertainment, video games, movies, and stuff. We hear too much information. We really do. It leaks or they put that stuff out, and I hate it. But they had to announce they're changing the date because people would have been like, what's up with the trailer? Well, it's not coming out. But overall, I think the general public don't know this movie's coming out. Most of them don't be online looking at trailers when they drop, read news every other day or so about films. They really see stuff once the trailer drops in the theater or on television. So the majority of people that's going to go see it, that's really the strength of most of the money for the movie is going to come from. So it's not hurting them. It's just the fans of DC and the people who know. It sucks. It really does. DC does not need, Warner Brothers really does not need any more bad news. And we don't know if this is bad news. We think it's probably because of problems. I really don't know what it is. They didn't really say that. They just said, oh, we're able to change the landscape and get a better whatever. They're just saying this is a better thing for them, and they're excited about the new release date, which is June 2020. I personally just want to see it quicker, that's all. But a lot of people are wondering what's the problem. The Flash just got pushed back to 2020. That movie was announced 4 years ago, and now it's getting pushed back to 2020. That's not the stuff we want to hear. Directors leaving, trouble behind the scenes, got to do major reshoots. We don't want to hear that stuff. I mean, Henry Cavill's gone, Ben Affleck's gone, just lost your Superman and Batman for now, or as much as we know. Aquaman's looking great. Love the trailers, the 5-minute extended trailer. I didn't do a reaction to that. I wanted to, but I didn't get a chance to. I love that. And I'm really excited for Aquaman. It looks adventurous, epic, fun. But the thing is, Wonder Woman was coming. Now we just got Shazam next year. I'm not even really worried about that. I'm really not. I'm going to have to go see it and just see how it is. If I love it, I love it. If I don't, I don't. But it just seems like something might be wrong. And that's one of the things people don't want to hear. The tired of delays coming from WB with these DC properties. So either way, I'm still going to go see Wonder Woman. I'm just upset I don't get to see it earlier. But hopefully there's nothing really wrong. Now, there is a YouTuber who works for the press, and they said they have a very reliable source that said that the Wonder Woman movie is going through some changes, and it's going to be kind of like a Flashpoint story. Whether she goes through time, or she brung Steve Rogers from the past to the present or future or whatever, and that changes the timeline. Supposedly it's going to change up or do like a soft reboot for the DC movie universe. That's what that person heard on YouTube. So if you follow her name's Grace Randolph, Beyond the Trailer. And I'm like, hey, if that happens, whatever, I just hope the movie's good. But maybe they are looking to shake things up. Can't really do it with the Flash movie. It would take too long. It's coming out 2020. And that's not even guaranteed. It's been pushed back so many times. It might get pushed back again. I wouldn't be surprised when they just might give up on the Flash movie altogether. Ezra Miller gonna be so much older than when he first got cast in his role when that movie finally comes out. But anyway, that's just some of my thoughts. It really isn't bothering me too much, other than the fact that I gotta wait even longer to see it. But this could be bad news for some DC fans. I mean, people abandon when they just get frustrated and upset. So I hope that's not what's gonna happen with this. Well, we got Aquaman to look forward to, and it's looking fantastic. Hope that does good. great actually, and get a lot of people more excited about these DC movies. Whether they're connecting or going to be Justice League movies in the future or not, you know? Hope so. Anyway, that's all I got to say about that. See you next time.